Uh, it's 9:08 in the morning. So besides all that, it's your boy Savage, and I'm back. So a couple of days before, you have witnessed the murder of George Floyd. So in Minneapolis, police they kind of pulled him over, took him out of his car, and then pressed on his neck with their knees. One of them had his hand in his pocket. That's the one had showed a nonchalant attitude, which had his hand in his pocket, and also used his knees to press on his neck so he can't breathe no more. That's why some of the signs in the riot says hashtag I can't breathe. Black power. And also Black lives really matter. So today we're gonna be watching the Anonymous League because they probably have the reason to why George Floyd died, and they're really exposing stuff. So therefore, start.
Greetings, citizens of the United States. This is a message from Anonymous to the Minneapolis Police Department. Police brutality and murder is a widespread problem in the United States, which has undoubtedly infected nearly every jurisdiction in the country, but
Freaking days. That.
and murder is a widespread problem in the
Oh, no.
United States. This is a message from Anonymous to the Minneapolis Police Department. Police brutality and murder is a widespread.
How the freak you kick? You peep the fact that he also. You also peep the fact that he also kick a white woman down. They have no preference nowadays.
Problem in the United States, which has undoubtedly infected near.
That's cold. That is cold. They can come in your car, pull you out, and punch you. That's what I mean.
Nearly every jurisdiction in the country, but the Minneapolis Police Department is among the worst and has a horrific track record of violence and corruption. This week's brutal killing of
Why are they always dead about to run them over?
George Floyd, which has sparked protests and national outrage, is merely the tip of the iceberg in a long list of high-profile cases of wrongful death at the hands of officers in your state. In fact, in the past 2 decades, 193 people have been killed by police in Minnesota. In recent years, we have seen numerous high-profile killings in the area, including the deaths of Jamar Clark, Philando Castile, Justine Damond, Thurman Blevins, and Brian Quinones. These are only the cases to catch headlines, where videos were up
2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. This is recent. So this is all in order. So they're out here really exposing.
other evidence proves that the police are lying. Sadly, in the vast majority of police killings, the only one left alive to tell the story is the officer who took the person's life, and thus the cycle is able to continue because none of these murderers ever.
Okay, side story, they also let the officer out with pay. So they fired him, but they fired him with pay. There's a debate going on that he should be fired or he should be put into jail. Yeah. Because you can't just let a person that took someone's life out scot free. That shows me, that shows everybody else that y'all don't really care about nobody's life.
Or face any justice for their actions. This travesty has gone on for far too long, and now the people have had enough. In the most recent case of George Floyd, the blatant
Y'all know what I mean. Rip.
disregard for human life exhibited by the officers is undeniable, and all evidence that has been released so far has shown that Floyd was being entirely compliant with the officers, which contradict earlier claims from police that he was resisting arrest. Furthermore, our initial investigation of the offending officers has revealed a criminal pattern of violence on the job. At least two of the officers involved in Floyd's arrest, Derek Chauvin and Tio Uthao, have a history of on-the-job shootings and excessive force complaints. The Star Tribune reported this week that Chauvin, the officer most directly responsible for Floyd's death, has been involved in numerous on-the-job shootings where suspects were killed. There were 4 officers on the scene at the time of the incident, 1 who kept the gathering crowds away, and 3 who were forcefully holding Floyd down. Onlookers warned the officer that he was crushing the man to death, but none of the police on the scene seemed to have any concern for Floyd's condition. You may have fired these officers to save face, but it is obvious that this type of behavior is condoned, if not encouraged within your police department, as it is in others. Officers who kill people and commit other crimes need to be held accountable just like the rest of us, otherwise, they will believe that they have a license to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You will claim that this is just the work of a few bad apples, but what of the officers who stand by and do nothing while they commit offenses against the people they encounter, and the police departments like yours who refuse to prosecute these criminals as they would one of the citizens that they are sworn to protect? People have had enough of this corruption and violence from an organization that promises to keep them safe. After the events of the past few years, many people are now beginning to learn that you are not here to save us, but rather, you are here to oppress us and carry out the will of the criminal ruling class. You are here to...
No, yeah. I forgot. They're also out here exposing Donald Trump. If you probably have Instagram, not Facebook, Snapchat, you probably see a lot of nudity from George Floyd's old porn tape, and they also out here exposing Donald Trump's nude tape. So nude videos. So you better watch out if you have Snapchat and TikTok. They're not playing with nobody. They coming for you. Like they're also involved with the exposure of ISIS, PayPal, and many more. So they don't care. They're the government's worst enemy. Real.
keep order for the people in control, not to provide safety for the people who are being controlled. In fact, you are the very mechanism that elites use to continue their global system of oppression, and the world is finally starting to wake up to this, and they are becoming increasingly angry every time they see blood needlessly spilled without consequence. These officers must face criminal charges, and Officer Chauvin especially should face murder charges. Unfortunately, we do not trust your corrupt organization to carry out justice, so we will be
He's for us? We got hackers on our side? Hey.
exposing your many crimes to the world. We are Legion. Expect us.
No. No, we're not about to do that. Hold up. Yeah, let me play that back.
Charges, and Officer Chauvin especially should face murder charges. Unfortunately, we do not trust your corrupt organization to carry out justice, so we will be exposing your many crimes to the world. We are Legion. Expect us.
Unfortunately, we're a legion. Expect us. Okay, enough with the ramble. Unfortunately, that's the end of the video. Tell me how y'all like it. Please share it to your neighbors, share it to your friends, family, and like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell notification to help the channel grow. And then that's about it. Savage amount.